Shit!
Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
We're starting again. We're watching intro all over again. I'm sorry. It's happening. It's fine. It's fine, Wildfire. I'm so sorry. When you're not running, it's so weird. Alright. Now I can do like a proper intro. That is one way to lose a run. Okay. So this was my PB from last night, guys. So what I'll do is I'll split along. Alright. No splitting at the end of this. No splitting. None.
Thought I lost him.
So what'd you do to piss him off?
More shooting.
Sorry about that.
Hurry up, Sully.
That was pretty much an epic fail. Yeah, that was one way to lose a run. Right click on live split. Yeah, I really should take time to kind of learn live split properly so that when things happen like that, I know how to just get through it instead of fucking up completely. Why? I don't even remember saying that. I assume it's about this game, though. What else could it be? Oh, but yeah, last night as well, before I did this, I was doing glitchless practice. So I was playing parts of the game, just from the start, so I was playing, you know, getting into the submarine. Parts of the game I haven't seen for a long time. So getting into the submarine, doing the little climb around, and that climbing around there with the vines and the ledges is so jank. It's ridiculous. Like, you just... It's not intuitive, and when you try and do what the game's telling you to do, like the swinging of the first vine is terrible. You keep doing like a jump that doesn't get anywhere near the ledge and stuff like that. It's so bad. Okay, I'm ready to split. I'm not splitting.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid.
Alright.
Not as young as I used to
This time we're going for real.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Ha! Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
Well, hang in there, old-timer. We're just about there.
You know, this reminds me.
I remembered subtitles, yeah. I only really use subtitles in one spot, and it's to split before you get to the fortress. Before you climb the fortress, because that split there is where the subtitles pop up, is where I split. So this was a pretty typical little section here, just doing the jumps and all that. I think it went, you know, as well as I like it to go. Not rubbing on any walls or anything like that, which is always nice. I get the roll jump.
What do you think this is, Incan?
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years older.
All pretty nice.
Good work, kid.
Yeah, this is all, pretty good as well. I do the roll at the bottom here instead of cancelling it, because I think that getting the roll, leaving it to roll there, you have less distance to walk to the cutscene from the roll.
Careful, mate. That's quite a drop.
Anyway, it's a small thing, but... Here I actually did not want to get onto that little cover thing, but... Everything was pretty typical for my kind of first split, really. I think I took a little while to get through this wall. So I started clipping kind of far away from it, but nothing crazy. So the wooden plank walkway thing that's coming up, you'll notice as soon as I walk onto it how close I was to falling off. I messed up that aim clip there as well, like I had to readjust. But yeah, when I get onto the wooden walkway here, I was so close to falling. You'll see him do like a little stumble. There. So it could have been rip run right there. But it was not to be.
I'm okay.
I'll try not to die, yeah. Alright, so then it was the clip to the outside that went pretty damn well. Little bit of jumping. I think this clip into the submarine went pretty okay. I'll get ready to split.
Okay, I'm in.
So as you can see, that was for my standards, pretty nice first split.
And soup.
What?
It's like in the top 3 of my fastest first splits ever. I think was it yesterday? I got a 648, which was a gold. So a 650 was damn nice. Good start,
Trail just got
basically.
warm again.
How so?
Well, I just met a guy with pockets full of Spanish gold. Only the coins are stamped with a mint mark I've never seen before.
You're kidding me.
Looks like our German friends had a little secret.
Yeah, like, I'll never get 648 ever again, Toxic. Ever. That was like a once-in-a-lifetime split. Like, unless I start learning the launch, which... I don't know. I don't think so.
Cozy.
So, submarine was all just whatever, you know. Just get through it.
That's probably bad.
Yeah, and this section was good overall, but there was definitely you know, a couple mistakes, which you'll see. This clip here went pretty damn good. Got straight through it, essentially.
Drake.
I find that clip strangely easy. But yeah, on these jumping platforms down here, I get caught by the first guy, like he punches me. So as soon as this happened, I thought, oh fuck, garbage. But I had a very good first split, so it's fine. But this was not perfect. Honestly, though, I think the rest of the split was pretty damn good. I blind fired all three of those guys. Got a pretty nice shot on that guy. Yeah. Broke the vase. I got caught on that guy for like a split second. But nothing crazy. Gotta get ready to split. So yeah, I lost time.
Trying to kill me, leave my map on a burning plane. Plane is missing. Most likely dead. That's great. Great start, Nate.
This didn't go that great. Took me a while, but not the worst. And that was a nice jump. Got the nice quick, pull up off the ledge down there. That's always nice. So we'll see how this roll jump goes. And I failed it first time. But got the nice quick follow-up. But then, I failed that jump. And then I did a neutral jump. So, as you can imagine, at this point I'm thinking, for fuck's sake. So, yeah, this was not as clean as could be either. But, yeah, there's definitely still time saves, and you'll see how the run progresses, that there is definitely still time saves. I know, right? This is all pretty standard. Got a nice jump off that. It's good shooting, that. Pretty damn good shooting. Okay. So here, did my little jumps to get across the water. It was good that I got that 650 to open, basically. It really was.
Oh, man.
Makes all the difference. Alright, barrel clip coming up. And nailed it. So I think that's the first time I've gotten barrel clip in a PB in like 3 PBs or something. I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. I did this clip pretty nicely. There was very little slowdown with the camera. Alright, split time.
You have to be kidding.
You still lost a bit of time again.
Eyes ahead, don't look down.
Where was that time loss from? The roll jump section, that little part there. Because that split in my PB was pretty clean as well. My current PB, before this, I should say. Okay, this wall took me for fucking ever. I was really fucking it up. Like, I was through at one point, he falls off the box. It took forever. Really bad. I think that was the worst in the entire run, was that. That was the worst time loss in the whole run. But that was a lot of time. Like, I think you'll be surprised after this split that it ends up being a PB. Because this was a bad split. This one and the next split are bad.
Place could use a good plumber. Son of a bitch, where did they all?
This one just because of that first clip that we just saw, which just ate so much time. The rest was pretty good. But the next split as well is not great at all. But this was all good here. Made up for that a little bit. This is all going just basically as you would want it to go. So the reason I still gain time there is just because that first wall took me a little while in my existing PB as well, and I got a better jump into the last room before the wheels. Like when you jump into the water, I got a really bad jump and had to swim more in my PB. So I gained a little bit of time from that. And I fired at the barrel, at the turret down there better. Quicker. So this wall is another disaster. Another disaster right here. Yeah. It took forever. So this is another, like, I start jumping, I start fucking switching, a grenade appears, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna die. And I just got through by the skin of my teeth. So that was, actually, that was probably the worst time loss in the run. To get punched by that guy. You're doing a backup there from now on. Like round the corner at the wheel, I guess. Toxic. See, I've actually gotten better at that wall, but it just did not work last night. I find if you go down and left as you're clipping, it really does help. Okay, I spent a while here too. Yeah, I had to readjust getting through this gate. So that was a little bit of time lost. But yeah, I know where you're talking about is the backup toxic. It is much easier. So yeah, this split was a disaster. The last two splits were not good. And I think you'll be shocked at the end of this split that it ends up being a PB. When you see what time I'm at the end of this split.
Where'd she go?
I just realized I scrolled down the split. Sorry about that. Okay.
This must have been Drake.
So yeah, as you can see, my time is ticking down after that disaster of a split. And there's still a lot of this to go.
Oh, crap.
+7. Crazy. Yeah, it was pretty bad toxic. Really bad split. I lost 17 seconds. Almost 18 seconds. Which is crazy. It's such a lot of time. Yeah. So the fact that this turns into a PB at this point is kind of unbelievable. This part is the best. I actually, for some reason, still play this section. Like, I still try and shoot the guys and, you know, mess around with trying to kill them and stuff when really I could just be, like, not bothering. But I kind of play it as intended. I find it kind of relaxing halfway through the run. Yeah, that's true. Like, you do have to kill certain ones, for sure. Like, it's not impossible to die. But I kind of find it a nice break. It is perfect. Where it's placed in the run is just, like, the perfect spot to just kind of relax for a bit. Yeah, it's like right in the middle. It's just like perfect. Like train skip in UC2. Yeah, exactly. With less vomit-inducing screams. Although the bitrate in this is terrible. It kills bitrates on stream. Hey, Jedalix, thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Alright, so I'm getting ready to split again here. +7, what a crock of shit. Yeah, doing good, thanks, Jeddah. I hope you are as well. Alright, to spice up the break, yeah, no way. Not a chance. Alright. Gonna split in a second. So my current PB, I died here. So I automatically had 14 seconds to make up just by not dying on this clip here. I died right there. So this was an automatic 14-second time save by not dying.
Get it? How does a whole colony just drop out of history?
This jet ski did not go brilliantly, as you will see. But it wasn't terrible. There is why. Did the old sneaky jet ski around the barrel. But it looks worse than it is. It's not really a massive time loss at all. Considering I made up 14 seconds by not dying, it really didn't matter.
Thanks.
Got through here nicely. There's a good photo mode clip thing. Or photo mode jump, whatever you call it. Went pretty smoothly. So this gate out onto the balconies has been giving me issues recently as well. Getting caught there for way too long. But this went very well. Just got pretty much through it as quick as I could want. Because I think I was stuck there for a few more seconds than that on my current PB. And then the turret room. Went good. Little jump there down the stairs. My menuing was pretty good through this run, which I'm saying because sometimes it's not, but it all was pretty good here. This was all nice.
This river ought to take us right up.
Check that out. Oh. God. I think I'm getting a cold. But that is a tasty gold. Nearly died in the jet ski. The jet ski went pretty well. No real bumps or anything like that, just got through it. A bit late, but gold. Hey, a gold's a gold, late or not. So now all I'm thinking about is puzzle skip. Which, as you know, I was practicing before this run and was very comfortable with it, which is why I ended up doing this run. But even still, oh yeah, here, check this out. What the fuck was that? What was that? But yeah, puzzle skip coming up. Even though I was really comfortable with it, I'm still obviously really new to it in putting it in my runs, so I still was kind of nervous.
One of many goons could be up ahead.
But I was fairly confident as well that I'd figured out a really nice way for me to set it up.
Okay.
Happy jump fail. Oh, Dace. Okay, so this clip went nice. So here I go basically.
I know, me too.
And remember, I got puzzle skip in my PB, so really I'm thinking at this point that I need to get puzzle skip really just to maintain the run. You know, keep the run afloat, essentially. Get ready to split down here. That was just because I got through the guys at the stairs quicker than my PB. I think they caught me for a bit longer. I got through that wall nice. Didn't get into the right cover there, so I had to quickly readjust. But I had to readjust for longer in my current PB as well, so that was actually quicker still. So my setup that I've kind of figured out for puzzle skip, which isn't by any means what everyone should do, but I find it works, is that I get right into the corner, then I move forward a step, then I clip through, then I turn Nate, and then I turn the camera left to get that wall on screen. And for whatever reason, when I jump at 8 o'clock, like holding down jump, and then pause time, it works. It worked like 10 times in a row last night. So that was my setup. And so that was actually quicker puzzle skip than my PB. Just I spent a longer time on the ledge and stuff in my PB. Got the jump. Now, in my current PB, I had a very good gunfight for my standards as well. So I knew that I would have to have a good gunfight here.
Hey, Boule! Last man alive gets the gold. You lose. Kill them both.
Had the AK selected at the start. Forgot to switch over. A couple of wild shots, but everything else was good. The rocket guy took out that guy for me, which was nice. And that was that. So, in my current PB, my monster fight was messy. It was really messy. Oh yeah, I jumped over that fence and wasted a couple of seconds. But my monster fight was really messy. I lost like 10 seconds in the monster fight because I just was panicking. So I had it in my head right now that if I have a good monster fight, then that'll be great. Also, gold.
Climb on. Oh, you're heavier than you look. Can you reach it?
Mm-hmm. Looks like an old hoist or something.
Sub 40, here we go. Hey Jezza. You're just in time. No. Spoilers, it's not a sub 40.
What the hell is
Just get that rope down here.
So, this monster fight went pretty damn well. More spoilers. Yeah, that's some of best toxic. What the fuck? I know. What the fuck is that?
totally rusted? It won't move.
So that was the first time that it's not the first time I've done puzzle skip in a run, but it was the cleanest puzzle skip. Obviously because I got a gold, but you know, there was room to improve on puzzle skip. Now that I'm just starting it in my run, It's really bringing my summer best down. Yeah, sorry, I did not world record yet. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never world record, just for the record. So that was the best monster fight I think I've ever done. It was really good. I know I'm not like shooting them right as they're coming out of the holes, but I know where they're coming out, and that time I picked the right moment to pick up the shotgun, timed it to start and finish. So it just went very well for my standards. It was one of my best, if not the best, monster fights I've ever done. Never say never. Hama, how are you? I say never because I find it very unlikely that I will ever run this game doing the launches, so it's pretty much a never. It's as close to a never as you can be. And my jump there to the ladder was pretty nicely clean and quick for my standards, so that went well as well. I'll get ready to split here. Hey. So at this point, I was nervous as fuck. As you can probably imagine. So I was shaking, like, because I knew this was fucking good. And you'll see it in this door clip here. It took me so fucking long. Because my left finger was like shaking. I couldn't aim clip properly. So after I got through, I had to like settle myself. Like, and I got through this table pretty nicely.
Drake didn't want to get the treasure off the island, Sully.
Yeah, almost a gold. It was almost.
What? It's cursed or something. Look,
So then I came through here, and here is the first menu fuck up. I went up on the menu because I was like at this point panicking, so it's like I forgave myself because the rest of my menuing was very good for the game. That was like the only fuck up in menuing. These stairs went okay. And then that was the last clip. So I was pretty happy at this point. Going into this split, I was still really nervous, but like I was worried that I wasn't going to do the quick time event here properly. There it is. Sub 44. Which is fucking crazy. Thanks for the GG's, guys. As you can imagine, last night when this happened, I was a fucking wreck. An absolute fucking wreck. And you'll see, now that I'm looking at the splits, going into chapter 20, I was still only 39 seconds. So that would have been a 44 still. And somehow I made up the few seconds in chapter 20. And just fucking clutched it. But honestly, guys, I can't believe I got a sub 44. And look at this. I was +7 going into the Jeep section. I was +7. I lost 17 seconds in the fortress. Which is just insanity. My sum of best is below 43. Basically, for whatever reason, this run was just so good and could have been better, which is madness. I never thought I would get a sub 44 when I first started running this. It was impossible. Now I'm like, do I keep running this? I have no idea.
Yeah, big boat.
But I don't know, I'm incredibly happy with this time. I said if I was to get a 44, if I was to get a 43:59.9, I'd be ecstatic. And getting a 43 anything is just insane. I'm sorry it didn't happen online. I really am, but
You still owe me one.
I just last night felt like doing a run, and it worked out, you know. So I don't know. I'll probably still keep running this category. Because I could probably get a run maybe at some point down the road that saves a handful of seconds, and I'd be happy with that. But I'm gonna move over to glitchless as well. And see how that goes. I'm learning that this week, which I believe Brad... Hey, Brad. I believe Brad is as well. Oh, you have no sound. Okay. Hey, Brad. And Wildfire, maybe, are gonna learn Uncharted 1 glitchless. I don't know for how much of a commitment it's gonna be, depending on how it goes, but it looks fun. But yeah, that's it, guys. Wildfire, thanks for the bit, man. I'm not allowed to stop running this until I get sub 40. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do launches, to be honest. I don't think I have the launches in me, but we'll see. Palmer's right, never say never, but I find it very unlikely. But yeah, guys, I really do appreciate everyone that showed up here to watch that along with me. I'm not gonna do any runs today. It was really just to play that back, which is why I'm doing it so early for me. Basically getting it done so that I have some errands to do, so I will be a Twitch viewer today rather than a Twitch streamer. But thanks a lot for being here. Yeah, I'm gonna sign out, I guess. But yeah. Sub 44, what the fuck? Ridiculous. Is anyone online that I can just kind of throw over to? Not that I can see. Yeah, cheers, Jezza. Cheers, Palmer. Cheers, Toxic, Wildfire, Brad, Jetta.